Hello, podcast listeners. We know podcasts are a great way to catch up on a program that you may have missed on KSJE, and it's provided as a free service of this radio station. But you know, KSJE is now listener-supported, and so while you enjoy this podcast, we hope that you'll also take some time to join KSJE. Become a member today. It's quite easy to do. Just go to our website at ksje.com/support and pick the level of support that best matches your budget. Thanks again for listening. Here's your podcast. 11 minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday morning, the 29th day of October, 2025. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin. Thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air here in San Juan County, New Mexico. In Durango, Colorado, we're broadcasting at 103.3 FM. And if you're listening to my voice anywhere else on the planet, you've gone to our website to do that, streaming all the time, ksje.com. Also, welcome to our viewers who are watching us this morning. The video of this program is streaming out live to the KSJE Facebook page and also to our YouTube channel. So we're glad that you are with us this morning, everybody, because coming up in the next few moments, we are getting an update from Farmington Schools. They're a regular visit with me at the end of each and every month, so we appreciate them being here. Stay tuned for that coming up in the next few moments right here on KSJE. Then later on this hour, even more from Farmington Schools. Some of the actors from the latest production at Piedra Vista High School will be joining me at 8:50 a.m. to talk a little bit about their production of Shuttersome, Tales of Poe, coming up at PV in the next few days here on KSJE, so stay tuned for that. Next hour, of course, Mick Hess will take us roving with the arts. That's our weekday classical music program beginning at 9:06. A special 90-minute version, of course, on Wednesdays, because that will take us to 10:30. And right on Four Corners, our local and regional author program. Today, Delcherie Gladden is speaking with author Cece Harrison on the program. That's coming up today at 10:30. Don't forget, you can also connect with us on our Instagram page and Blue Sky and X, in addition to Facebook and YouTube. And if you're a podcast listener, you can listen to KSJE podcasts. They're available wherever you listen to podcasts, so check it out and maybe discover a new local program that you may have missed. Another way to stay connected with the new KSJE app. It's available now at the App Store and Google Play. Podcasts and live streaming and much, much more, all through the new KSJE app. So we encourage you to check it out. Outside our studios at San Juan College, a chilly Wednesday morning, 29 degrees at the moment. We're expecting more sunshine today, though, with a high of 59 degrees in Farmington. Clear skies tonight, low again around 35. Tomorrow, sunny and a bit warmer, the high 62 on Thursday. Partly sunny, 64 on Friday, Halloween, and down to 35 Halloween night. It'll be sunny and 64 on Saturday and 66 degrees with sunshine on Sunday. I'll be back with my guests with more right after this on KSJE. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center. The most important ingredients to sustaining health and wellness are the resources and tools that help you live a vibrant and healthy life. At San Juan Regional Medical Center, the goal is to promote health by making sure those resources are available. Find the path to the best life at lifebetterhere.com. San Juan Regional Medical Center. Better is our mission, improving lives through personalized health and care.
Now back to Studio A and the award-winning Scott Michlin Morning Program on KSJE.
I'm back with my guest this morning, as I mentioned, from Farmington Schools. Superintendent Cody Diehl is back with us this morning. Mr. Diehl, welcome back.
Good morning.
Good to have you here. You brought some of your public information folks with you this month as well.
Brought the A-team,
yeah,
right? In terms of our public relations, and they do an amazing job, and want to celebrate them and let them talk about all the good stuff that's happening in Farmington Schools. They're the ones who are out every day taking pictures, writing stories. Very proud of the work that they do. They provide a lot of things we share every month when you're here, I know. So it's great to put a face and a name with some of those posts and things like that. Roberto Taboada has been here before. Roberto, welcome back to you. Thanks for being here.
Good morning.
Also we have with us Lauryn Gonzoles is here as well, media specialist. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for coming in this morning as well.
Thank you.
Great to have you all here this morning to talk a bit about the work that you do with Farmington Schools. And I guess we'll start things off with some kudos for some of your athletes, huh?
Yeah, I wanted to give a huge shout out to our Lady Scorps. They took on Gadsden at the Hutch this week, and they had an amazing game. They've been having an amazing season, but this game was super thrilling, a 2-1, and they pulled off the perfect maneuver. So shout out to Rochelle and Eliza for doing that. It was so cool to see that. They take on Volcano Vista this Friday, so we are definitely sending them all of our good vibes.
Okay, very good. Congrats to them.
Yeah.
It doesn't look emotional at all, that photo.
No, right?
No,
Yeah,
just
they were
another
totally
win,
kidding.
right?
Yes.
Just, one of those things. But
It was
very,
amazing.
congrats.
Let me tell you the cool
Yes,
thing
sir.
about this is, we had the game at noon yesterday, and probably had 1,200 students in the stands, at least for the first half, when we had to send them back to class. But as Lauren said, it was great, and I guess I always get the best seat. I'm standing behind the goal, front row, and
Well, you're in the superintendent's box, aren't you?
I guess we won't call it that.
Okay, I'm
tried
sorry.
To,
Yes.
stand out of the way, but I saw both goals from Miss Palmer, and it's right there. It was really cool. It was a great setup.
Very good. Very good. Well, congratulations again. Wish them well as the season continues. Also, the PV not to be left out either this morning.
Of course, yes. Also doing an amazing job this season. They also pulled off a 2-1 victory against the Lady Hawks. They are just a wonderful team to watch. Very, very determined, very tenacious. Absolutely love seeing them. So they will be facing El Dorado on Friday as well. So they also need all of our support and encouragement, and we'll figure out a way to, get you more information on that too.
Okay. Very good. Congrats to them. So awesome.
work.
Very good. You
Very
bet.
proud. Both boys soccer teams had a great season as well. It's such a
Right.
competitive district. You probably could pull names out of a hat and have a great soccer tournament. Both of our boys teams and had great seasons. So congratulations to them as well.
Yeah, very good. Well, great to see that. Athletics are really another important part of school life, of course, whether you're in high school or even in middle school. I guess as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. And we've talked about it many times. The more our students are involved in whether it's clubs, athletics, fine arts, the more success they have.
I think that's true. More well-rounded too. I think.
And we
right?
try to get everybody involved.
Great.
Next slide's great.
Very good. Next, we have Mesa Verde and Apache.
Yes, this is the Girls in the Run team that they have developed at Apache and Mesa Verde, and this program is so impactful for our young girls. This teaches them confidence, it's building wonderful relationships, and also just providing them like a great space to move their body and exercise. So it's wonderful. They just did the 5K celebration at Fort Lewis in Durango last weekend. And this has just been such a cool program to see. I believe that there might be a way to maybe still get into it if your kid goes to Mesa Verde or Apache. I'll have to double check that, but
Okay.
I would definitely recommend getting your young girl into this program.
Nice. Very cool. Well, congrats to them. And this was up at Fort Lewis, you said, right?
Yes.
Is when this happened. So good for them. Very cool. All right. Other kudos to go out, right? Mesa Verde, or Mesa View, Mesa View, serving up some other successes, huh?
Yes. Yeah, I've been loving seeing all of these collaborations with our amazing middle school and high school volunteers coming into the elementary to just work with kids on literacy and just really dedicate their time to helping them with important subjects and kind of developing that bond between our higher education students with our primary. It's been so cool.
Nice. Very good. And so, Lauren, let me ask you a little bit. So part of your job is to kind of go out and talk about these different programs in order to promote them and take these pictures and things. Are these pictures from you?
So this picture actually comes from one of our teachers, and I'm so sorry I forgot who it was who sent it to me, but they...
That's all right. I'm putting you on the spot.
They
So.
hooked me up.
Yeah, nice. Okay.
But this one...
But you take pictures at other events,
Yes,
certainly.
yeah,
Yes.
I did one not too long ago that actually took place at... so it was at Mesa Verde, and it was the students from PV coming in doing the same thing, and they've been doing that a lot. It's been so cool. So but yeah, this is just a great opportunity for those students to have like a fun, like kind of like big sister, big brother come in and help them. It's been really cool.
Yeah, well, sure. And those older students kind of serve as, I guess, role models, too, for the younger ones, right?
Absolutely.
In programs like this.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, it's really cool. And we highlighted the Piedra Vista boys basketball team, or maybe it was the Farmington. It was Piedra Vista, right?
yeah.
It was down at Mesa Verde. And so, COVID kind of put a damper on things like these, inviting parents in as parent volunteers, inviting the older students down. So we're getting back to that. And the more people we can get in front of our students, our young learners, and help them read and grow and be role models, like you said, it's a cool opportunity. So I really appreciate Lauren and Roberto going out and capturing these moments, because you don't get to see this, right, unless you're in our schools. So
Right.
They're doing a really good job of it.
Or if you're watching KSJE, you see it
Absolutely.
then. That's when you see it. So, yeah,
That's right.
it's that, too. But, yes, I
Work.
understand.
Yeah.
You bet. And it's great. And, again, I think it's a great message coming from someone who's just a few years older than maybe a grown-up
Yeah.
or a teacher or an adult or someone like that, because these kids can maybe see themselves in those shoes in the next couple of years.
Oh yeah. Definitely encouraging for them, I think, to get into those kinds of extracurriculars and really expand their horizons for school.
Right. And Roberta, part of your job as public information officer is to kind of coordinate some of these things and assign Lauren or whomever to
Yes.
get out to these events and kind of dedicate resources to sharing these stories?
All of the above, yes. And also, I get to go to a lot of these events.
Yeah.
As a side note, I would say that we are in the public relations office. We're really lucky that we get to experience a lot of this success and a lot of these events. We get to see a lot of that, firsthand, in the best seat in the house, right next to them. And these are only a fraction of the things that happen at Farmington schools. The other day, I was going to PV for an event, and I think I saw some of the students cleaning up picking up trash from outside their campus. And these events are just a fraction of all the wonderful things that happen at FMS.
Yeah.
We are really lucky. I don't want to speak for Lauren, but
Yeah.
Right.
we are so lucky to be there.
It's wonderful.
Sure. And again, I think not every district has a public information officer or even a staff to be able to do some of these things and share these things with the public. So
I don't know. Is that true, Mr. Diehl?
that's another important part of it.
It's obviously it's a thing now, right, in the world that we live in. We were talking about this yesterday. 10 years ago, we didn't have a media team, a public information officer, but with social media and the direction that this world is going, they're just as valuable as anybody else that works in Farmington schools of telling our story, or even more valuable. So we certainly value what they do.
Sure. Well, and again, there is a place too to work with the traditional media as well to get those stories out even to maybe a larger audience or when things are going on. So that's an important part of that job too.
Yeah, I like that filter.
So understood. Fair enough. All right. Let's see. Moving on a little bit. Let's see. You've got Raquel's Purple Pineapple Adventures.
Yes. So these are kind of part of the Creed Repertory Theater program that comes and puts on these wonderful shows that they do like so quick. Like they set up, they do the production, they tear down, like basically all in one day. So it's so cool to go and see these. This is also just a really cool way to tie into some of our like Hispanic Heritage Months and things like that. It helps to kind of make more connections for our students. So this play is bilingual play, so there
Nice.
is going to be Spanish and English, and it's just cool. Like you, even as someone who does not speak Spanish, you can kind of get to have an understanding better of what's going on, and it's just a really wonderful program.
You
That
can still follow
our
the
kids-
story.
Yeah, you can actually immerse yourself in it. It's
Sure.
very cool.
And San Juan College funds
Yes.
these events.
Nice. Very
Which
good.
is a wonderful partnership with them.
And drawing from the region with the Creed Repertory
Right.
Theater. So
Right.
that's another great use of resources too that we have. Some very talented folks.
And we hope it continues. It's amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good. Glad to see that. That's getting out there and getting some great audiences, I think, too, with the Farmington School. So that's wonderful. Native American Heritage Month, of course, happening as well. Tell me about that.
Yeah.
Some of those events.
Right around the corner.
Yeah.
So we are gearing up. We are highlighting right now to kind of help start promoting that amazing month of celebrating our Native American students. we have our own week that you can participate in. Schools also are going to be doing, I think, individual weeks. So just check with your admin on which week your student can participate in. But all of these will be highlighted coming up for sure. So just kind of stay tuned to see all of our awesome students.
Yeah, very good. And just to point out for our radio audience who can't see what we see, again, on the 17th of November, Rock Your Mocks is happening. The 18th is Native Jewelry, traditional attire on the 19th, Native Hairstyle or Masani Scarf on the 20th, and Native Design Shirt on the 21st, just for some of the events.
Yeah, it's and I want to kudos to our Native American department, Native American Programs department, Dr. Garrity, and even beyond these traditional days, she brings in workshops, storytelling, silversmithing, weaving. And you've seen they've highlighted all these events on our website or on our social media channels. So. Kudos to them. It's a great month, but it's a really cool week, and I think. Our students also appreciate the fry bread days at school, right? Who doesn't like that?
I would appreciate
right?
the fry bread days. Yeah,
We'll get you the schedule, and you can do it up.
Yeah.
Actually, if I may say, I think that the Native American Week is going to happen a week earlier.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So check.
So please check with
Okay.
at farmingtonschools.us.
Okay. Don't rock your mocks on the wrong day, I think is what we're saying.
You can still do it on a Monday,
You
but
can rock them every day if you want.
Okay, see, there you are. Very good. Next, there's some involvement with the industry, oil and gas industry, and more, I think, with some Farmington School participation. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, so the San Juan Basin Energy Conference, which I believe happens every other year, organized by Logos. And so we had the opportunity, and I want to thank them, Logos, and certainly our board vice president, Miss Krista McWilliams, for inviting Farmington Municipal Schools to sit on that panel, just as a small part of that conference. But shout out to Milo McMinn, our director of college and career readiness. He joined a panel of others to talk about the direction of education and how we support the ever-changing world, preparing students for the jobs of tomorrow.
Sure.
Whether it be, there was a real AI heavy focus on this conference and the direction that we're going, and whether it's our students gaining real world experiences, creating pathways and CTE opportunities, industry certifications, all of those things that Mr. McMinn is working on fit right into the conference and this panel. So I want to thank him and of course, obviously, Logos for inviting us to the conference and letting us be a part of it. It was certainly eye-opening.
I bet. Yeah.
Great.
A lot of information shared at that conference. I know I've been involved with it too in the past. And Mr. McMinn has been a guest on this program. You brought him along to talk about the work that he does in the district. So great to share that with a different audience.
Absolutely, and I think creating these partnerships and not a spoiler alert, but here in a couple weeks or maybe next Friday, Mr. McMinn is hosting some industry partners as an initial kickoff. So more things to come along those lines in terms of creating pathways and opportunities for our students. And he's doing a really good job of engaging our community. So often we tell industry partners what we do and what we're about. We're going to flip that script, and we're going to invite them in and ask them, what is it that you really need from Farmington Schools in preparing the next generation, the workforce, right?
Sure.
So it's going to be a great opportunity, and looking forward to it.
Right, and we've talked a lot about how important it is to get a kid, a student, interested in a career, whether it's the same career they end up doing, but at least something that they can latch onto and stay connected while they're finishing up their high school education.
Absolutely, and giving them these opportunities and these experiences, whether it be through our work-based learning programs, having them partner and try to figure out what it is that they want to do with the rest of their life. And we're moving. Our world is ever changing and moving so fast that college isn't for everyone anymore. And I think originally our system was designed for that. And so we're trying to expand. And we love to see students walk out our door with industry certifications and workforce ready. to jump into a high-paying job.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think you've probably heard Mr. McMahon say it before, but our greatest export is not green chili or red chili into the state of New Mexico. It's our students, right? And we want to keep them here in our county, in our city, and continue to thrive. So
there you go.
It's good stuff.
Very cool. Great partnerships. Something else to celebrate as well. You had the highest score, FMAR score. I don't know what that means, but you'll tell me.
Yeah.
In New Mexico.
Yeah. So our facility maintenance, preventative maintenance assessment report.
That's it.
So yeah, highest in the rating in the state of New Mexico. So kudos to our maintenance department, and it's been strong forever. I think it's been a staple in Farmington Municipal Schools, but I think that Mr. Gamboa, who now oversees all of the operations department, is also taking it to another level in terms of growing leaders and communication and being present in our schools even more than ever. And so huge kudos to that department and our plant operations supervisor, Charles Vandenbroek, who was honored with the Ben Lujan Award for Plant Manager of the Year. Well deserved.
Nice.
And it's... Sometimes when we get these scores and how we maintain our facilities does not bode well for reconstruction. They tell you your facilities are really good, and so every time these guys replace a system, whether it's HVAC or restrooms, our scores
Right.
go down or up, depending on how you look at it. But we have said it a million times. We want our students to show up every single day in a safe, supportive, collaborative environment, and it starts with these guys. So thank you to them, and they do a really good job. Whether it's the maintenance, the upkeep, the custodian department, really, really good work.
Very good.
Very proud of them.
Excellent. Congratulations. And if the audience is curious of what that highest average score is in the state of New Mexico, it's 90.29. So that's the one that takes it all home.
And I will say, when we talk about building new facilities, which we may in the next slide, we actually get a reduction in match or reduction on our cost from the Public School Facility Authority when our score is above 90%. So in doing so, they're actually saving us money as well.
Right.
So
exactly.
It's good work.
And that has helped, I know, with the recent construction projects, certainly Farmington High School and others, where the district was able to pay less into that project with help from the state. So that's how that all works. It's above my pay grade, but I'm glad you understand.
Well, I'm not sure that I understand it either, to be
you
honest
have people
with
around you that
but,
do.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I do have some people around me that do, but there's no way we could build a school without raising taxes significantly or without any help from the Public School Facility Authority. So, I mean, especially with construction costs now, it's crazy. So we value that relationship as well.
Exactly. And just to be clear, you have done a lot of this new construction without ever having to raise taxes. And that's an important component, I think, to some of these projects as you get support from voters and things along that line. So that's an important thing to say as well. Other things that are going on, speaking of construction.
Yeah, and speaking of not raising taxes,
Yeah.
we do have a question on the ballot on November 4th in regards to our general obligation bond. So Farmington Schools is seeking $30 million, but the most important piece of this is that it will not raise your property taxes. So that is a good thing, and that's what we want to keep it that way. And with our partnership with the state, and where we are with our taxes and our base, we can go to the Public School Finance Facility Authority and the Public School Capital Outlay Council and ask for waivers because of where we are. And so, as you see, our preschool is coming along. We probably should highlight that in the next month or so.
Right.
I think they're all sealed in and close to, anyways. But the state fully funded this preschool, with the exception of design. We have a very small percentage into that, and so thank you to not only the state, but thank you to Farmington and our community and for continually supporting us in our efforts.
Sure. And money from this question allows you to spend it on certain things. You can't spend it on anything that you want. It's specific needs in the district, and as we see, you're talking about maybe some generators to plumbing improvements, security cameras, basketball courts. There's I know full details on your website.
Yep.
of what this money would be used for, and that's what you have to use it for.
That's right. And so if you do go to farmingtonschools.us and look for it, it's on the front page, right, Roberto? Invest in Farmington.
Yes.
In the button, Invest in Farmington.
You can see,
and so it does have a long, comprehensive list of what we're going to do with the money, the
Right.
$30 million. So the first couple years, you're right, is finishing up some projects and continuing with some maintenance of our facilities and upkeep. And then moving into years 3 and 4, there's money allocated to partner with the state to rebuild Heights Middle School and Mesa Verde Elementary.
Gotcha. Very good. So that's what's coming.
That's what's coming.
Got it. Okay. Also, I think on the ballot too, everyone, there's some school board elections going on as well.
We do.
And in not only Farmington, but other districts around the county. So everyone within the sound of our voices probably need to go vote.
It seems like a lot. We have 3 seats that are 2 incumbents who are running unopposed, and then we have Mr. Keith Corley, our board vice president, who is not running again, and we want to thank him for his 8 years of service to Farmington Municipal Schools, and he's been a great support and an advocate for students. And so his seat is there's two folks running
Okay.
for his seat.
Very
and so
good.
yes, please in early voting now, or we have legislation that we can't have school on Tuesday, November 4th, and so it's we'll throw that out. Is that
Okay.
no students on Tuesday, November 4th, giving our community and our teachers and employees an opportunity to go vote as well.
Okay. Very, very good. And last but not least, are you still hiring?
We're always hiring.
Always hiring.
Always
I know.
hiring.
I ask you that every month.
We do, but I will say that we're in a really good spot. I challenged Mr. Nate Parentoni, our executive director of human resources, to fill all of our positions, and they've done a really, really nice job of doing that. And so we are way less than normal, or that we have been
Your openings?
historically,
Yeah.
our openings. And but obviously we have so many positions, 1,700 positions in the district, whether it's bus drivers, food service, custodians, EAs, administrative assistants, teachers. We're always going to have openings.
Yeah, very true. So check it out, farmingtonschools.us, or the list there too, for Invest in Farmington Schools on some of the things that will be paid for with this question on the ballot. And there you go. But we appreciate you all coming in this month to talk about the work that you do with Farmington Schools, everybody.
Well,
Mr. Diehl, thank you.
Yeah, and keep watching our social media pages, because these guys, they do. I mean, the videos that they put out, how they highlight our students and our schools. I get a smile on my face every time I see a notification, because I know it's going to be a good one. So, as always, I want to thank our school board and for their service and continuing to support us around our strategic plan. And then, of course, our community partners. We talked about San Juan College and the theater and how they support us, our first responders.
Right.
As
Sure.
always, City of Farmington, Farmington Police and Fire, thank you for keeping our schools safe and the partnership.
There you go. Very good. Thank you both for coming in to represent the Public Information Office at Farmington Schools. I know you're busily working on the Cody Diehl Snapchat filter. Can't wait for that one
Yes,
to hit
soon.
hit the App Store soon.
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you all.
Well,
very,
we will
very
leave
much.
here and download the new KSJE app.
There you are. I
All
hope
right.
you will. Very good. Thank you all very much. My guest this morning from Farmington Schools with me on KSJE. Did you enjoy that podcast? We hope that you did. And if you did, share it with your friends. And if you really want to keep podcasts like this coming, please support KSJE. You can do it easily online at ksje.com.